what exactly was exchanged for and at this peace summit that just took place in Singapore. Before the summit even took place, North Korea, for the past 7 months, has suspended all testing of their nuclear weapons. North Korea suspended all testing of their ballistic missiles and rockets. North Korea dismantled their largest and possibly only nuclear testing facility. North Korea allowed 3 American citizens that were imprisoned in North Korea to go free. North Korean leader met with the leaders of South Korea and China, as well as the United States Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, telling all of these people that he is willing to dismantle North Korea's nuclear program. America, before the summit, gave up absolutely nothing. Nothing. Not one sanction lifted. Not one promise made. Then came the peace summit. The meeting itself, one where America and the world is literally trying to avoid war with a nuclear power and disarm this nuclear power. This meeting itself is the biggest thing that America gave to the North Koreans. The actual meeting itself. One that again is at least potentially great for the entire world. What has come out of this meeting and their agreement? North Korea has promised to totally denuclearize the weapons program. North Korea has promised to give up its ballistic missile program. North Korea has promised to dismantle its largest ballistic missile testing site. And North Korea has promised to dismantle its largest ballistic missile engine testing facility. Also, North Korea has promised to excavate and send back any and all human remains of U.S. soldiers from the Korean War. And North Korea has promised to start all of these things immediately. And what has America given for all of these things? A promise to end joint military exercises with the South Koreans that are not even scheduled to take place until March of next year, in 2019, and will only do so, and it's been stated, will only do so as long as North Korea is fulfilling the promises they made at this peace summit. So basically, America gave up nothing. Because if North Korea does not adhere to their promises, these joint military exercises will go on as scheduled next March, 10 months from now. America has not removed nor promised to remove any sanctions. America has not promised to remove any troops or weapons from South Korea, even though some in the mainstream media are outright lying about this fact. President Trump said outright, as he did on the campaign trail, that he would one day like to see the American troops in South Korea removed. And he was answering a question posed to him about this. He explicitly said that this was not discussed at the summit, and this goal has nothing to do with this peace agreement. So to summarize, the agreement that came out of this peace summit between America and North Korea, America has given a promise not to partake in military exercises that are not scheduled for 10 months, and only as long as North Korea abides by their promises in the deal. So basically, nothing. If North Korea does not abide by their promises, America gave up nothing but the meeting itself. But North Korea has already suspended all testing of nuclear weapons, suspended all testing of ballistic rockets, dismantled their largest and possibly only nuclear testing facility, allowed 3 American citizens that were imprisoned to go home, and North Korea has promised to immediately start total denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula and to dismantle their weapons program. They have promised to immediately start dismantling their ballistic missile programs, including taking apart their largest ballistic missile testing site, dismantling their largest ballistic missile engine testing facility, and to excavate and send back any and all human remains of U.S. soldiers from the Korean War. All of these things North Korea has promised are going to be verified in the coming weeks and maybe months. But we're talking very soon. Within the next 6 to 8 weeks, we will see if North Korea is living up to their promises. Meanwhile, the lying globalist hacks in the mainstream media have outdone themselves trying to twist this obvious win for not only Donald Trump and America, but the entire world into a negative. And they are doing it not only to try and discredit Donald Trump somehow, but they are trying to literally destroy the possible peaceful outcome that has been promised here. It is truly time for the Department of Justice to start looking into treason and sedition charges against some of these globalist hacks. I really believe that the evidence points to a conspiracy here operating behind the scenes, because all of these globalist propagandists came out immediately with the same twists of facts, with the same lies, and are all broadcasting the same exact talking points, and at the same time. This cannot be coincidence. And if the Department of Justice can find a central planning committee, whether it be a Soros-led group communicating to the media, or a group of traitors operating out of Obama's compound in Washington, D.C., this is a capital crime, and one that the participants deserve the penalty for sedition. And that penalty is public execution by hanging. It is time to turn on those supercomputers at the NSA and find out the truth behind these bastards. They have attacked America, and they have attacked Donald Trump directly for over a year now. We've sat back and taken it. But now, they are literally trying to destroy a deal and endangering the lives of millions of human beings all over the planet. They deserve to be caught, and they deserve to be hung publicly.